This is Knit and Crochet Together, and I have my skirt almost done, but I want to put some finishing touches on it. This is my smooth skirt. Okay, first of all, I sewed up the other side of the skirt, and then I'm attaching the yarn with a knot on the inside of the skirt. And I'm going to cut it off. Now, this skirt to me is too blah. I'm going to put some color on it. So I decided I'm going to, you don't have to do this, of course, it's up to you. But I decided I'm going to put some gold on the stitches, sewing the top to the bottom. Because when I look at this gold color on here, to me, it would seem like it would really brighten up your skirt to put gold stitches on here. So I'm going to take out the basting. The basting is this blue stitch that we used to gather the skirt so we could sew it together with even gathering around the bottom. I'm going to take that out, and that is right here. It was 1/4 edge from the edge of the bottom of your skirt. 1/4 inch, I should say. Take all that out so we don't have that interfering with our train of thought, because it is sticking out on parts of this, like right here. Take that out. That's just to gather the skirt on the bottom. Same thing on sewing with needle and thread. Gather the bottom of your skirt and sew it onto the top. That's where I got it from. Okay, here's the basting. Pull it out. We already got the top and the bottom sewn together. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Good to make it a different color so you could notice that real easy. Okay, some more here. Got all of it out. Now we can see where we're at better without that basting in the way. Something poking through right here. You got any strings that are poking through the other side? You got to get your crochet hook like that and put it in the garment and pull it through the other side. Go. Now I'm going to put a gold stitches across here. You don't have to. I just think it looks kind of plain. And then I'm thinking about putting a gold string around the top to tie it. and make a like shoelace thing in the front, like I did the flared skirt that I've shown you 100 times. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out of here and thread this gold thread on my yarn needle. And make it long enough to go at least across the front side of the skirt. I'm going to make this about, let's see, it's about 4.5 feet maybe, long enough to go across the front of the skirt. Tie a knot at the end. 1, 2, 3, yeah, about 4.5 feet. This time I'm going to try to make the stitches the way I want them. Like, make them really like a design, like curve to the middle on both sides. Since that white is so unnoticeable, don't have to worry about that being there already. See, I'm putting a gold thread across it. I think that looks cool. I like to make things look cool. So, put your hand inside the top of the skirt, like this, so you can hold it out away from the bottom so you don't sew the bottom accidentally. And now that I got the stitches already sewn together, I don't have to worry about that. I can just concentrate on making a nice design. I like the stitches to be together, 2 at a time, across. So you have to keep untwirling this yarn because it gets twirled there. Since we went through so much work to make that point, it'd be nice if we could emphasize the point and make it noticeable with this gold thread. Gold yarn, I should say. But I didn't do my stitches even. I'm taking out a few stitches. That's how you take out stitches. Okay. I want to make them really even and look like I'm smart and not an idiot. Okay, so these are about the same distance apart. Make them the same distance apart, the same length, the same direction. That looks pretty good. kind of manually place them where you want them to be. You could probably do it better than me. Takes an artist to put this on here so that it looks cool. I mean, you could put crisscrosses across here or slanted string or anything to put this together in a design that would suit your fancy, as they say. Now, I wanted to make this other side curve the other direction, but I couldn't do it last time. I'm going to try real hard this time to slant these stitches so that they're slanting toward the middle. It's still doing it. It's still going to the other side. I don't understand why it's doing that. All I want is a slant the other direction. You know. I'm taking out a couple stitches here, trying to slant it in the direction I want it to go. I want it to go this way. Why is that so hard? Okay. Ah! Alright, that looks better. It's kind of cowgirlish. Cowgirl clothes have this point. Alright, that looks better. See, look, it's causing a slant this way on this side and this way on this side. That's what I wanted in the first place. So I'm making sure that I get it with this gold. Ah, that one's not slanted. Something to do instead of getting into trouble. Right? Nobody needs trouble, I tell you. It costs too much. Okay. Alright, I'm getting it. Oh, that one's straight up and down. Can't have straight up and down. So far I got it like that. You could, if you wanted to, just do this on the front and leave the back the way it is. You know, that would be cool. So we got the front like that. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the back, but I think it'd be cool to leave it plain on the back. You can do that. Cut this off. Some more thread. Oh no, tangle alert, tangle alert. Just have to have enough to reach across the rest of the skirt. You have about another 2 feet there. Close it. Okay. Thread this thing. You fold it over before you put it through the needle, like so. It's much easier than if you try to put it straight through the needle with one strand. That's like impossible. Tie a knot on the end. Straighten it out. Make sure it's not too twisted. And we'll start on the inside of the skirt. Go through one and tie through that, through the middle of the string, like where the knot is there. And then keep going. Make sure it's not catching the bottom of your skirt by holding it away from the bottom of your skirt. Okay. Okay. Okay, turn it this way so I can get that. Turn it upside down so I can get that slant easier. Slanting it. I'm going to put my hand through the end of the skirt. There's my hand into the end of the skirt so I can hold it away from the bottom so I don't sew the bottom up. Darn it. I gotta take that stitch out. It's not slanting enough for me. Okay, that was easy. And the next one. They're straight up and down. We don't want that. We want it to slant. Alright. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna slant it. Way over here. And way over here. So I can slant that baby. I'm trying so hard. I know you can slant it better than I can. I just know it. Right. Looks pretty good. Keep on slanting it like this. Trying to slant all the stitches toward the middle of the point on both sides. Okay. I'm not that good at this. Sure. At least that's on the edge, so it doesn't show that much. Okay, I'm at the point, so I'm going to start slanting it the other direction, this way. Oh, it's twirling. Don't want it to twirl. There. Straighten it out. We don't want it to twirl. I'm going to turn it this way so it'll be easier to slant it. You turn it whatever way it is you need to turn it so that you can slant it the way you want it to slant. Now we're slanting toward the middle of the skirt. So I turned it upside down so I can get that slant toward the middle of the skirt. That's better. See how I'm doing that? Slanting it away from the middle of the skirt. That's how you do it. So you just keep going to the end of this row. It's taking a while, and anyway, after you're done with that, you just take a yarn needle and you sew up the end here on the inside. And then you make a chain about 200 long and tie it around the front and tie it in a bow. And then you clip off all the pieces that are hanging and tuck them in if you want. And you're done. I'll show, hopefully I'll show a person wearing it with the tie on it when we're done. On the tie, you just chain. You just chain a long chain, long enough to put it around your waist, put it in and out of the waistband, and tie it in the middle of the front, like on the other skirt, the design skirt that's flared. Okay, this is Knit and Crochet Together, and I'm Eve. Thank you.